Texas is a big state, and as I've worked to ride almost every permanent roller coaster in Texas, there are still many traveling coasters that visit the Lone Star State that I have not ridden. But, of the ones that I have, which are my favorite? Find out in this countdown. Number 13, Wacky Worm at the Fort Bend County Fair. Todd Armstrong shows. The first turn on this could offer laterals, but it is taken slowly with the station braking you on each pass. The up and down shaking at the top is a nice little gimmick that adds character. The drop though is harshly trimmed, which hurts this coaster, and when combined with the pop up into the turn, kills your speed and any laterals on the final turn. As much as I can appreciate the Wacky Worm layout, this just did not ride very well for me. Number 12, Wacky Worm, Montgomery County Fair, Amusement Midway Providers. This version was pretty bland, with even the hills on top giving nothing too special. However, it edges out the Todd Armstrong Show's version because there's enough speed on the final turn to actually get some laterals. Number 11, Wacky Worm, Houston Rodeo, Ray Kamak shows. This runs with less braking than normal, which is strange as most other rides at the Houston Rodeo had heavy braking, but it allows the drop and final turn to have more forces to them, and the overall layout to be enjoyable. Number 10, Little Dipper, Houston Rodeo, Ray Kamak shows. Despite its small size, I really liked this coaster. With mild laterals around the turn, it still doesn't offer great forces, but there's just this really strong memory of having a smile on my face while riding it. Number 9, Dragon Wagon, State Fair of Texas, Tally Amusements. This is a janky little coaster which helps add character as you will be jostled around at times. The Helix offers some laterals, though nothing super strong and sustained. It is a neat little kiddie coaster for what it is. Number 8, Puppy Express, State Fair of Texas, Tally Amusements. The drop on this is neutered strongly with its trim brake, but this coaster does offer laterals throughout the entire layout, even on the high up turns. These are not super strong nor super great laterals, but they are enjoyable forces which really helps with the pacing of this coaster, and is why I rank it higher than an average Wacky Worm. Number 7, Orient Express, Magical Winter Lights, Amusement Midway Providers. This coaster offered a unique experience on the quasi-lift hill as you get kind of pushed over it, and get some laterals with the turn. The airtime hill is nothing, but there is a nice lateral moment on the final turn. Number 6, Crazy Coaster, Houston Rodeo, Ray Kamak shows. This is a subpar spinning Wild Mouse, which is strange as most every other spinning Wild Mouse I rode in 2024 ran great for me. This coaster is heavily trimmed, so the laterals are okay but not great, and then it can be hard to get spinning in the second half. Still, the mix of spinning and laterals is enjoyable, it's just not well executed on my rides. Number 5, Pole Position, Montgomery County Fair, Amusement Midway Providers. This offered me my first taste of strong laterals while spinning, as most turns offered great laterals. A welcome surprise for a spinning coaster. The drops though were not super great, even when taken sideways or backwards, but the coaster as a whole was enjoyable with good character. Number 4, Iron Dragon, State Fair of Texas, Tally Amusements. The first drop has a little kick to it, but it is not a stellar moment like other similar coasters. Most turns, however, will offer minor laterals, which helps with the pacing of this coaster as it feels like a very complete ride. Number 3. Raptor Coaster, Houston Rodeo, Ray Kamak shows. With a little bit of size, this is one of the larger traveling coasters around Texas. That twisting fourth drop offers a nice moment, but not as good as, say, Runaway Mountain in the dark. This version did have nice laterals and forces throughout the layout, which helps make it live up to its size, but it lacks some of the airtime that I've experienced on similar style coasters elsewhere. Number 2. Crazy Mouse, State Fair of Texas, Tally Amusements. Looking like an average spinning wild mouse, this rode much better, as almost every turn offered good laterals. Not just the strong laterals in the first half, but you continued to get good laterals while spinning. And you can even get spinning at a decent clip during the second half. Even the final few turns around the straightaway offered laterals, making this feel like a very complete coaster. Number 1. Galaxy Coaster, Houston Rodeo, Ray Kamak shows. With weak laterals, this does not feel like a complete coaster, as it does a lot of meandering. However, that first drop in the back row is excellent, and a reason to ride this coaster. Though it is really all about that one drop. Which traveling coasters have you ridden in Texas? Which big one should I prioritize riding next? Let me know. And as always, Kunkrap.